So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on calculating the circle area given that I have the diameter. So let's quickly recall what we were doing before. When we had a circle that looked like this and the radius was 3, we knew that our area was equal to 3.14 times r times r. And remember, this 3 was the radius. So what we did was we took the radius and substituted directly into that equation. So we got a is equal to 3.14, and we just replaced all the r's with 3 in this case. You might have 4, you might have 10 next time for your radius, but that's what we did. So we have a is equal to 3.14 times 3 times 3. So now when you calculate that, you just pull out your handy dandy calculator and you type in 3.14 times 3 and then times 3 again, and then hit equals. Okay, so now that gives us a final answer of 28.26. Now, if this was in meters, our distance was in meters, what we would have here is 28.26 meters squared as our final answer. Now, that's how we calculated the area of a circle with a radius. Okay, let's go and see what happens when we have, instead of a radius, we have a diameter. So find the area of the circle with diameter. Let's say it's 6 meters. So what that means is we have a circle that looks like this. We have a line that goes across and it looks like this, 6 meters. Now, this is what we know from before. A was equal to 3.14 times r and then times r, right? Now, the first thing that we have to do in this problem, find the radius. And the radius is equal to the diameter divided by 2. So the diameter in this case was 6. We divide it by 2, and that means our radius is equal to 3. Which means that we can take this and substitute into the second part of our problem, which is finding our area. So we end up with 3.14 times 3 times 3, and that will give us our final answer for our radius to be, our area to be, in this case, 28.26 meters squared. All right, let's try this one more time just to make sure we got it right. So, find the area. So, imagine I give you the circle here, right? And this time, the distance across my circle is, let's say it's 5 centimeters, right? The first thing that we did was we made sure that we found our radius. The radius is equal to d divided by 2. Remember, this is the diameter. So now all we're going to do is we're going to take our distance across a circle, which is our diameter, divided by 2. So we have 5 divided by 2, which means our radius is equal to 2.5 centimeters. So we have a radius of 2.5 centimeters. And now, from before, we practiced this several times. The area of a circle is 3.14 times r times r. So now we'll just replace the r's in our calculation with our 2.5 that we have right here. So now let's do that. So we have times 2.5 times 2.5, and we have our area equaling some number that you're going to calculate using your calculator. Now just take a moment and pause the video, punch it in your calculator, and then unpause the video and see if you got the same answer as me. So in this case, we're going to end up with 19.6. Now, it's 19.6 centimeters squared. Now, how did I get the 19.6? So when we did our calculation, we ended up with 19.625. You are rounding all your decimals to one decimal place. So remember, if this is what we want, this is the next letter we have to look, the next number we have to look at. The 2 is less than 5, so this ends up rounding to 19.6. And we're done. Okay, that's it. Your homework is online, ready to go. Take a look.